Hi, if you're watching for the first time, I'm Mark Perry, the creator of Built Lean, which is your simple, efficient, and science-based guide to fitness. A few years ago, I put up a video on YouTube about 5 exercises to help improve hunchback posture, and it now has over 500,000 views. There's one exercise I wish I included that I've since learned, and I think it's the most effective exercise of all. But before I tell you this exercise, I'm going to give you a quick overview of what hunchback posture is. Hunchback posture is when the upper back rounds excessively, which creates very high tension in the muscles in your upper back, kind of like when you pull a rubber band apart. This high tension forces the muscles not to be able to contract properly and also creates a lot of tightness in what's supposed to be a mobile area of the body. Here are the muscles just to give you a quick visual. The top muscle is the trapezius. This can get very tight and overstretched. If we take that away, you're left with the lat muscle and the rhomboids. We're going to take those away and keep on going down, and you'll see all these muscles alongside your spine, which are collectively referred to as your erector spina or spini muscles. If you peel them away even more, you'll see all these little muscles alongside your vertebral column. So as you can see, there are a lot of muscles that are all along your upper back that can get super tight and you can feel very stiff. And do you think a foam roller or upper back foam rolling is really going to help you relieve the tension in these muscles? I don't think so. However, there is a tool, which I have right here, which is called a rad roller, that I think can really help relieve the tension in your upper back and help improve your hunchback posture. And I'm going to show you how to use it and how I've used it with my friends, family, and clients. A rad roller is like 2 rubber balls stuck together. And there are 3 different intensities. There's a green, the green's soft, and the blue, kind of medium hard. And then you've got the black, which is stiff. How it works is I want you to start out lying on the ground with your knees up, and I want you to put the rad roller in the middle of your back so that it's straddling your spine. You're going to lie back comfortably so that your head is neutral and lying on the ground. You're going to slowly move up 1 or 2 inches, and then you're going to relax and hold that spot for about 5 to 10 seconds. You're going to continue doing this all the way up until you're at the top of your shoulder blades. To make this more intense, and as you progress, when you're holding it on that spot for 5 to 10 seconds, you can lift your arms up over your head and then back down again. You can even start doing snow angels just with your arms to make it even more intense and to really dig into the muscle more effectively. And you can also drop down your knees as well. Finally, the most advanced way to do this, and what I'd recommend you work up to, is to cross your arms over your chest, almost like you're hugging yourself, lift up your hips, and then start rolling all across your thoracic spine, which is that upper back area we're trying to loosen up and get more mobile. And there are a few tips I want to mention as you're doing this. The first is to breathe deeply through your belly. If you don't breathe deeply, it's not going to help relieve the tension in your back. So breathing, again, through the belly, into your belly is extremely important. The second tip is to keep your rib cage down when you are flexing your arms over your head. And this is important because you're not using your lower back and flaring your ribs. You're keeping your lower back in place and trying to get the mobility and that flexibility from your upper back. Third is to keep your head neutral. We want to try to avoid bending your head back when you're on the ground. We want to try to keep it neutral in line with your spine. And it also makes it feel a little bit more intense. Fourth is that this might be very intense and pretty painful the first time you do it. And my brother joked that it should be renamed the torture roller instead of the rad roller, at least the first time he tried it. It can be very intense, but the cool thing is the more you do it, the easier it's going to be, and you might notice some pretty dramatic improvements within only a week. The fifth tip is to try to wear tight-fitting clothing or tuck in your shirt, because if you don't, the clothing is going to bunch up as you roll up and down your back. Now there are alternatives to the rad roller. One kind of budget option is to just basically tape 2 lacrosse balls together, and this is sometimes called a peanut. I learned this from Kelly Starrett of Mobility WOD. I watched one of his videos, which was really helpful. The problem with the lacrosse balls is that they're very hard, and the rad roller for me, it's softer and it helps dig into the muscle more effectively, in my opinion. So this feels like it's just mushing the muscle versus kind of massaging it. That's my opinion. Again, this is more of the budget option. The rad roller is around $25. This might run you maybe like $10. It's also really important to mention, if you do not change your lifestyle habits and your posture, then the rad roller is just not going to help you very much, right? So focus on your posture when you're sitting at a desk. Even think about the pillow you're using when you're sleeping, right? That can certainly affect your posture. When you're looking at your smartphone, all these like little things you don't really think about can all affect your posture. And so addressing your posture and combined with using the rad roller and some of the other exercises I mentioned can really help make a significant difference, I think in as little as a week for sure. I also recommend you do it 2-3 times a day, even more a day. The more times you use it, I think the more effectively it will help relieve tension. You don't want to use it too much or it can start lead to some bruising. I think minimum you want to do it once a day. That's personally what I do, and I have my friends and family and clients do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I encourage you to share this video with your friends and family. Also encourage you to subscribe to this channel and check out builtlean.com. I have hundreds of articles that are research-based and medically reviewed to help you reach your potential. So thanks again for watching and hope to see you again soon.